Good afternoon, everybody. So today we're going to go through another set of maths prelim paper from Tao Nan Primary. So let's get into the paper. Okay, so today I think the PSLE students just finished your the oral examination for English and Chinese. Hopefully all of y'all did well, and now you can focus on preparing for the coming written paper. Okay, let me make some adjustment first. Okay, let's get started on question 1. How many common factors of 44 and 88 are there? So for this question, first I'm gonna list down the factors of 44. So to list down the factors of 44, okay, 44 is 1 times 44. Okay, 2 times 22. and 4 times 11. So I don't think there's any other factors. Okay, so I'm gonna write down the factors of 88. Well, we start with 1 times 88. Okay, followed by the next bigger number, which is 2 times 44. Okay, the next one will be 4 times 22. Okay, 88 cannot be divided by 5, cannot be divided by 6. This one is paper 2, so you can always check with your calculator. Okay, but 88 can be divided by 8. Okay, 8 times 11. I don't think it can be divided by 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on. Okay, so these should be the factors. Okay, then the next step, we just need to circle the common factors. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 44, 22, 11, 44, 22, 11. Okay, which means that there are 6 common factors. Okay, let me adjust my mouse settings. Okay, now it's better. Let's move on to question 2. The figure below shows 2 identical squares. The shaded area is 15% of each square. Find the ratio of the shaded area to the area of the figure. Okay, so we're going to treat this as 15%, which is like 15 units. Okay, which means that the unshaded part here will be 85%. 85% for the other side also. Okay, they want us to find the ratio of the shaded area to the area of the figure. Okay, so the area of the figure is 85 plus 85 plus 15, which is 185. So the ratio of the shaded area, okay, to the area of the figure will be 15 is to 185. Okay, 15 over 185 will be equal to 3 is to 37. Okay, so the answer for question 2 will be 3 is to 37. Okay, question 3. The following drawing shows an incorrect net of a cube. So net is not tested in this upcoming PSLE, but okay, I'm going to mark on the face, okay, the incorrect netting. So if you want to form a cube, this is not needed. 1, 2, 3. This is also not needed. Okay. Question 4. Mrs. Tan is 4 times as old as her son. Her son is 8 years old. Okay, in how many years' time would her son be 1/3 of Mrs. Tan's age? So which means that Mrs. Tan is equals to 8 times 4, which is 32. Okay, the son is 8 years old. Okay, so remember, for any age-related question, it is always a constant difference. Okay, hold on, let me adjust this. Okay, constant difference. So in this case, the difference between them will be 32 minus 8, okay, which is 24 years. Okay, in order for her son to be 1/3 of Mrs. Tan's age, it would mean that Mrs. Tan is equals to 3 units and the son will be equal to 1 unit. Okay, the difference will be 2 units. Okay, which means that 2 units will be equal to 24. 1 unit will be equal to 12. Okay, so the son's age will be from 8 to 12, and that would be 4 years later. How many years time? That will be in 4 years time. Okay, question 5. The figures are made up of squares. Study the pattern. How many squares are there in figure 13? Okay, figure 1 there is 1 square. Figure 2 there is 4. Figure 3 there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, if you recognize this pattern, this pattern is basically your square pattern. Okay, where if you use the figure number, 1 square is equals to 1. Okay, 2 square or 2 times 2 is equals to 4. 3 square or 3 times 3 is equals to 9. Okay, so if they want how many squares are there in figure 13, you just have to use 13 times 13. Okay, which is 169 squares. Question 6. Bottle of body wash costs $11 and a bottle of shampoo costs $18. During a sale, 2 bottles of body wash and a bottle of shampoo are sold at a discounted price of $32. So what's the percentage discount given during the sale? Okay, so body wash costs $11 and a bottle of shampoo. So 2 bottles of body wash would be $11 times 2, which is $22. Okay, $22, I'm gonna plus $18 is gonna be equal to $40, which means that the usual price is $40. Okay, during a sale, they are sold at $32. Okay, which means that there's a discount of $8. Okay, 40 minus 32 is equals to 8. Now, if you want to find the percentage discount given, you have to use the amount discounted over the original price and then multiply by 100. Okay, I'm going to reduce, cancel 2. Okay, 2 times 10 will give you 20%. Okay, question 7. A leaking tap leaks 2 ml of water in 1 second. Okay, how many liters of water is wasted if the tap leaks for a whole day? Okay, so a whole day would be 24 hours. Okay, 24 hours. Okay, if you times 60. Okay, it's gonna be 1,440 minutes. Okay, 1,440 minutes. You times another 60. Okay, you will be 86,400 seconds. Okay, so 86,400 multiplied by 2 ml will give you 172,800 ml, and if you convert it into liter, it's 172.8 liter. How many liters of water is wasted if the tap leaks for a whole day? Okay, that will be 172.8 liter. Part B, if the water costs 20 cents per liter, how much would the wasted water cost? Okay, so this is part A. I'm gonna do part B here. So I'm just gonna use 172.8 liters. Multiply by 20 cents. 20 cents would be $0.20. Okay, so 172.8 times 0.2. Okay, that would be $34.56. The cost 20 cents. Okay. Okay, question 8 is a speed distance time question. I'm still gonna go through it. Mr. Chan drove from town M to P at a speed of 65 km per hour. Mr. Lim drove 340 km from P to Q at a speed of 85 km per hour. If both drivers took the same time to drive to their respective destination, what is the distance between town M and town P? So let's draw something out first so that we can have a better idea of what's happening. So M, P, and Q. Okay, Mr. Chan drove from town M to P, so from here to here. Speed of 65 km per hour. Okay, and Mr. Lim drove 340 km from P to Q. Okay, which means that P to Q is 340 km. Okay, at a speed of 85 km per hour. Okay, both drivers took the same time to drive. So now I'm going to find the time taken for Mr. Lim to drive from P to Q. P to Q, that would be 340 divided by 85. It's gonna be 4 hours. Okay, which means that Mr. Chan also took 4 hours. Okay, so to find the distance from M to P, I just need to use 65 km per hour times 4. Okay, that will be 260 km. Okay, this will be the distance of town M to town P. Okay, question 9. D, E, and F, G are parallel lines. H angle HBC, let's see, HBC is 112, GCJ 76 over here. Find angle of BAC. So I need to find angle BAC. This angle here. Okay, so first thing is using vertically opposite. I know that this angle here is 76. Okay, so angle ACB is equals to 76. Next, I can find this angle here. Angle ABC is 180 minus 112. Which is 68. Okay, so to find angle BAC, just need to use 180 minus 76 minus 68. Okay, that will be equal to 180 minus 76 minus 68 is 36. Okay, this is for part A. Now for part B, I need to find angle DAB. Okay, this angle over here. Oh, okay. Using alternate angle, I know that angle DAB is equal to angle ABC. Okay, which is equals to 68. Question 10. At a party, 1/3 of the people were men, 3/5 of the remainder were women, and the rest were children. Okay, there are 55 adults, so how many children were at the party? Okay, so this is kind of question is either you draw a model or you use a branching method. I think I'll try to draw a model. 1/3, so I'm gonna draw a bar. I'm gonna cut it into 3 parts. This is men. 3/5 of the remainder, so the remainder I'm gonna draw a separate block. Okay, over here 3/5, which means that I need to cut it into 5 blocks. Okay, 3/5 of the remainder were women. That means 1, 2, 3 is women. The rest were children. I'm gonna use a black color for this, children. Okay, there are 55 adults, so the first thing we need to do is we need to cut them into equal parts. So this one, one is 5 and one is 2. I need to cut it into 2 units, 2 units, 2 units. Okay, 2 units, 2 units. So this will be each 5 units, 5 units. Okay, so it'll be 10, 10, it'll be the same, which means that man over here is also 5 units. Okay, adults. Okay, all together will be 5 units plus 6 units, which is 11 units. So 11 units is equals to 55. 1 unit is equals to 5, and how many children were at the party? 4 units. Okay, 4 units is equals to 20. Okay, move on to question 11. At the concert, there were 402 people in the audience. A child's ticket costs half as much as the cost of an adult ticket. Okay, an adult ticket costs $58, which means that a child's ticket will be 58 divided by 2, right? $29. We can immediately write this down. Okay, a total of $17,690 was collected from all the tickets. So, and the cost of the child's ticket, which I've already found over here. So part A is 29. Part B, how many tickets were in? How many children were in the audience? Okay, so this question is either you use guess and check or you use assumption method. I am going to use both. Okay, for the assumption method or the supposition method, should I do it here? Okay, I'm gonna do it here, part B. Okay, I'm gonna assume all of them are children, so 402 times $29. Okay, it's gonna be 11658. Next step will be to find the difference, which is 17690 minus 11658. 17690, so the difference will be 6032. Okay, the difference between the tickets will be 58 minus 29, which is 29. The next step will be to use 6032 divided by 29. It's gonna give me 208. Okay, if I'm not wrong, this one should be the adults. Children will be 402 minus 208, which is 194. So this type of question, we can always do a check. Okay, if there are 208 adults, each ticket is $58, and if there's 194 children, each ticket is $29. Find out what is the total using your calculator. 208 times 58 plus 194 times 29. Okay, so it will give you 17690. This is correct. So this is adult. This is children. Okay, so there are 194 children in the audience. Question 12. Company A and B send their recyclable waste for recycling in the quantities shown in the table below. So company A and B, there's plastic, paper, and glass. Both companies were paid for their recyclable waste according to the charges as shown in the table below. Recyclable for the plastic, paper, and glass. Okay, the price per kg will be 30 cents, 80 cents, and $1. Which company A or B received more money for their recycling efforts? How much more? Okay, which means that I need to find how much A received and how much B received, and I need to subtract the both of them. Let's do A over here. Company A. Okay, plastic is 90 kg, right? So the first thing would be to use 90 times 0.3. Okay, plus 75 times 0.80 plus 56 times 1. Okay, let me bracket it up so that it won't be so confusing. Okay, 90 times 0.3 plus 75 times 0.8 plus 56 is 143. For company B will be 100 times 0.3, okay, plus 50 times 0.8 plus 84 times 1. So I think company B should be more. 100 times 0.3 plus 50 times 0.8 plus 84, okay, which is 154. So for part A, how much more? You need to use 154 minus 143, which is equal to $11. Which company A or B received more? That'll be B, and how much more? That'll be $11. Let me write this down first. Okay, for part B, study the above information carefully. Each of the statement below is either true, false, or not possible to tell, so I need to find out which is which. Okay, for part 1, company A collected more money from recycling plastic waste than glass waste. Okay, so let's look at company A and compare between the plastic and glass. So for company A, okay, this is the plastic and this is the glass. Okay, this is plastic, this is glass. So the plastic is equals to 90 times 0.3, which is 27. Glass is 56. Okay, so which means that this is false. Okay, for part 2, company A collected 50% more paper waste than company B. Okay, so if you look at the paper waste, which is here, company A collected 25 more. So 25 over company's B 50 times 100 will give you 50%. Okay, so this is true. Question 13. The figure shows a circle and a right angled isosceles triangle. I think the isosceles triangle is this and this. Then this is the right angle. Okay, AB is equals to BC, yep, which is 20 cm. Find the shaded area. Okay, so to find the shaded area, I'm going to cut it into two parts, which is like this. Okay, and this is going to be a right angle triangle. So I'm going to find the area of let's call this A and let's call this B. Okay, to find the area of B, I just need to use half times 10 times 10, which is equal to 50 square cm. Okay, to find the area of A is a bit more complicated. I need to use the area of this square, which is 10 times 10. Okay, and then I need to minus away the quarter circle. Okay, radius of the circle is 10, so I'm gonna use a quarter times pi times 10 square. And this is 10, right? Okay, so this will give me 3.14 times 10 squared divided by 4. And 100 minus that will give me 21.5. Okay, so to find the shaded area, I just need to add them together. Okay, let's move on to the next question, question 14. Okay, the average mass of Ahmad, Brian, Kylie, and Devi is 38 kg. Average mass of, I'm just gonna call them A, B, C is 37 kg, while the total mass of C and D is 77 kg. Okay, find the mass of C. Okay, so I'm gonna write down A plus B plus C plus D is 38 times 4. A plus B plus C is equal to 37 times 3, while C plus D is equal to 77 kg. Okay, so to find where should I do my next step? Okay, to find D, I just need to use and let me just write down what is 38 times 4, which is 152. Okay, 37 times 3, which is 111. Okay, so D is equals to 152 minus 111, which is equal to 41 kg. And to find C, I just need to use 77 minus 41. Okay, which is 36 kg. Okay, part B, Brian and Devi have the same mass, so find Ahmad's mass. So which means that if Devi is 41 kg, Brian is also equal to 41 kg. Okay, so to find A, I can use 111 minus 41 minus 36. Okay, which is 34 kg. Okay, question 15. A bakery baked buns and cakes in the morning in the ratio of 4:1. Thus selling 50 buns and 10 cakes in the afternoon. The ratio of the number of buns to the number of cakes left became 3:1. Part A, find the number of buns that the bakery baked in the morning. And part B, find the number of cakes left. So the ratio at the beginning of buns is to cakes will be 4:1. Okay, after selling 50 buns, so minus 50 and minus 10 cakes. Okay, the ratio of the number of buns to the number of cakes left will become 3:1. Okay, so this is basically a units and parts and a cross multiply type of question. So this is can treat this as 4 units and 1 unit, and this will be 3 parts and 1 parts. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to do the cross multiplying for the buns. Okay, 4 unit minus 50. Okay, you need to multiply it by 1. Just gonna write it down. Okay, it's gonna be equal to, for the cake, it will be 1 unit minus 10. Okay, and you need to multiply this by 3. Okay, so which means that 4 unit minus 50 will be equal to 3 unit minus 30. Okay, so at this point, you need to understand that 4 unit minus 3 unit is equals to 50 minus 30. So 1 unit is actually equal to 20. Okay, so once you have found out what is 1 unit, you can do the checking. Okay, you don't have to answer the question straight away. The buns and the cake will be 1 unit is 20, 4 units will be 80 is to 20. Okay, if you minus away 50 and minus away 10, you'll be left with 30 and 10. Okay, so the ratio simplest form will be 3:1, which means that you did not make any careless mistakes. Okay, for part A, find the number of buns that the bakery baked in the morning. That will be 80. And for part B, find the number of cakes left. It will be 10. Okay, question 16. A and B are two rectangular containers. At first, the water level in container A and B, okay, is as shown. The amount of water in container A is 5 times that of the water in container B. Then Keith poured some water from A, okay, into B until the water level in both containers are of the same height. Okay, find the volume of water in container B. Okay, so for part A, first we need to find the volume of water in container A. So the volume in A will be equal to 66. Okay, the height multiplied by the base area. So 66 times 50 is 3,300 cubic cm. Okay, and since it is 5 times, right? Okay, container A is 5 times that of the water in container B. So to find the volume of water in B, just use 3,300 divided by 5. Gonna be equal to 660. Do I leave it in? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it in cm cube. Okay, so for part B, find the increase in water level of container B. Okay, for part B, I'm gonna find the total amount of water first. Total volume of water is equal to 660 times 6. Okay, 3,960 cubic cm. The next thing that we need to do is we need to find the ratio of the base area. Okay, ratio of base area of A is to B is 50 is to 30, which is 5 is to 3. So the next step will be 8 unit, okay, is equals to 3960. I need to find what is the amount of water in B, okay, which is 3 unit. So 3960 divided by 8 times 3 will give me 1485 cm cube. Okay, if I use 1485 divided by the base area of B, okay, I know that it is 49.5 cm. Okay, but this is the like height. Okay, they want the increase in water level in container B. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it in another way. Okay, I'm just gonna use 1485 minus away 660. That will give me the amount of water that's poured from A to B. So 1485 minus 660 will be 825. Okay, then after that I use 825 divided by 30. Okay, that will be 27.5 centimeter. Okay, this will be the answer for part B. $660 and 27.5. Okay, question 17. Donuts and cupcakes were sold in packs by ABC Bakery. Mrs. Kumar, Mrs. Fauzia, and Mrs. Leong bought donuts and cupcakes at the prices shown below. So donuts, one pack there is 8 donuts, so 4 packs is $12. Cupcakes there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 6 packs for $15. So Mrs. Kumar wanted to spend an equal amount of money on donuts and cupcakes. Find the minimum number of packets of cupcakes she bought. Okay, equal amount. So we need to find what is for part A, we need to find what is the L's lowest common multiple of $12 and $15. So the lowest common multiple would be times 5 times 4, which is $60. Okay. Which means that find the minimum number of packets of cupcakes. Yep, so she needs to buy 4. Oh, sorry. Okay, so you need to use 4 times 6, which is 24 packs. Okay, this is for part A. Part B, Mrs. Leong bought some packs of donuts and Mrs. Fauzia spent $84 on donuts. Mrs. Fauzia then gave Mrs. Leong 20 donuts. In the end, Mrs. Fauzia had 88 more donuts than Mrs. Leong. Okay, how many packets of donuts did Mrs. Leong buy? Let's do part B over here. In the end, so F has got 88 more than Mrs. Leong, right? Okay, so Mrs. Fauzia gave Mrs. Leong 20 donuts, so I'm gonna return the 20. I'm gonna cut one part, which is 20. Return over here, which is 20. Remember to write down the 20 over here. Okay, so before giving, this is the she's got 20 plus 88 plus 20 more. Okay, so you spend $84 on donuts. Okay, so let us find out 84 divided by 12 which is 7 groups. Okay, 7 times 4 is 28 packs. Okay, 28 times 8 is equal to 224 donuts. Okay, so the next step would be to find what is this 1 unit, which is the number of donuts Mrs. Leong bought. Okay, so 224 minus away 20 minus 88 minus 20. Which is 96. Okay, so which means that Mrs. Leong bought 96 donuts. Okay, 96. How many packs of donuts did Mrs. Leong buy? So 96 divided by 8. It's 12 packs. Okay, so this is the answer for part B. Let me just check through. Okay, 24 and 12. Okay, so we have come to the end of the paper.